Thanks for joining us. Our own Kate Lockwell is reporting live from the refugee ship Skinnerd 2 in orbit around the planet Meinhof.
Donnie, the death toll out here is soaring. Massive refugee fleets like this one are struggling to reach the safety of the core worlds. Many of them won't. They're short on food, water, and
Kate, we'll
hope.
discuss how the Dominion will rescue those worlds when we get there.
There's a lot of talk about rescue among the refugees, but they're pinning their hopes on paramilitary and rebel groups such as
Great report, Kate. Live from a refugee ship over Meinhof, where everyone eagerly awaits the Dominion's return. Up next, a Vermilion commentary. Refugees. Are they really our responsibility?
You're all heart, Donnie.
Alright, welcome back. StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty. This is episode 6, The Devil's Playground. And notice in the lower right, laboratories now available. So we're going to be able to go down there, spend some research we've acquired. Quickly checking mercenaries here. There's nothing new unlocked, so going to get out of here. And let's check out this laboratory.
Commander, the alien artifact is all secure in the lab, sir. You know, seeing it got me to thinking about my special projects.
Whoa, slow down, Stedman. What do you mean, projects? You doing some kind of research down here?
Yeah, well, you know, not yet, sir. I still need some additional specimens to get things going. Once I get those, we can make some big improvements to our weapon systems and tactics.
Well, I'm all for that. What do you need?
All kinds of things. I've entered the details into our database. If you run into something on a mission that we need, you'll be notified automatically.
Just try not to blow up the ship, okay, Stedman? Hope that thing was worth all the effort.
It really is fascinating, Commander. Preliminary analysis suggests that its energy signature radiates at 10 times the magnitude of any previously recorded alien antiquities.
Yeah, well, don't start picking at it, Stedman. With our luck, you'd probably just open up a black hole and swallow the ship.
Goodness! Well, I hadn't factored the odds of that potentiality.
Okay, so this is the laboratory. It's where in the center the pieces of the artifact that we find are kept, and on the left there's a Zerg tank and a Protoss tank, and they correspond to the Zerg and Protoss research that we acquire throughout missions. Now here in the research console, again you have the Protoss and Zerg column, and for every 5 research points of each that you acquire, you unlock a choice of research projects. So we have 0 Protoss, nothing to select there, but we have 8 Zerg, so we've unlocked the level 5 Zerg research project. And we have the choice of a strike turret, which puts a turret on top of your bunkers, or the fortified bunker, which I took, which makes our bunkers stronger.
Never thought we'd be back on Meinhof again. Oh, we broke our backs trying to make a life on that rock. Kelmorian squeezing us dry. Day we rose up, we just couldn't take it anymore, you know?
I feel ya. Man's got a duty to stand up and be counted sometimes.
Oh, hell, we were stupid. Having right on your side ain't no match for Gauss guns and combat walkers. A lot of folks died for nothing. If you hadn't shown up when you did...
Hey, your people bought their own freedom. Paid for it in blood. Me and Matt, we were just glad to help.
Okay, on to armory upgrades. Last time I saved quite a bit of money, but I wanted to ensure that we'd be able to buy this time around. The stabilizer med packs. They improve the medic's healing. And with what is left, we'll go ahead and get the second marine upgrade, the combat shield. It basically gives them more life.
Well, Ariel, found a world for your people yet?
Yes, an unclaimed planet called Haven. It's near the edge of Protoss space, but it seems safe enough.
It'll have to do. Your people need to lay low for a while.
Aren't either of you worried the colonists might be infested?
How could you even suggest that? They're perfectly healthy.
I hope so, Ariel. The Protoss don't mess around when it comes to infestation. Just in case, maybe you should start looking into some kind of cure for the Zerg virus.
Conventional wisdom says a cure is impossible. The virus mutates too fast. But I'll look into it.
Just do what you can. That's all anyone's asking.
I'm working on a cure for the Zerg virus. I just hope my people won't need it.
Kerrigan's learning some new tricks. The infestation on Meinhof seemed particularly virulent.
It's about the worst thing I can imagine. Losing who you are like that, all the while being slowly twisted into a damn monster.
If any of Dr. Hansen's people on Haven are infested...
I know. It's just a matter of time before the Protoss come looking for him. Still, I have a history with the Protoss. If it comes to that, maybe I can talk them down.
I hear the mighty Jim Raynor's on the move, but short on funds. The planet Redstone's got the most valuable minerals around, and with the Zerg invasion, the Kelmorians packed up and left it all behind. Some enterprising men could turn a big profit there. Meet me at Redstone if you want a piece of the action.
Redstone. Heck of a place. I ever mention how much I hate volcanic planets?
Good to see you made it. They call me Tash. You help me mine the minerals I need, and I'll make it worth your while.
What's the catch?
Well, this place is a little unstable. The low ground gets flooded with lava every few minutes. Of course, that's where the richest mineral nodes are found. But that'll be no problem for a big, tough guy like you.
Sir, I'm also picking up Zerg biosignatures on the surface. We'll need to spend some of what we mine just to defend the operation. The more we spend, the longer this is gonna take.
Lava and Zerg. Two of my favorite things. Let's do this.
Go ahead.
Alright, here we go. You can only imagine how annoying this is gonna be. Having to watch out for lava, keep track of your SCVs, fly buildings around. Yeah. If you can't tell already, I really don't like this mission.
Yo.
Alert. Lava surge imminent. Evacuate low ground immediately.
Lava's rising. Get those SCVs to high ground. Right now.
Big job, huh? SCV ready.
All clear. It is now safe to proceed with mining operations.
Okay, so that's about the extent of it, which wouldn't be too bad if that's all it were, but of course there are Zerg on the map, and you have to defend your base and also kind of, you know, strike out and do other things. You'll see when we get bonus objectives and what we have to do for the research and stuff like that.
Add-on complete.
I got some friends coming to help you out. Reapers.
Reapers, you say? Hell, cowboy, we gotta train more of these guys. They're seriously badass.
Okay, so Reapers, that's the new unit for this mission, and they're pretty cool. They can jump up and down cliffs and over obstacles. They basically carry around like jetpacks. You'll see them, there they are on the upper right there. And they hit pretty good, but they can only attack land units, not air units. So they're fairly limited.
Some of my boys disappeared in this area. Want to see if they're still alive.
The doctor is in.
Okay, so the first bonus objective, locate Tosh's men. And they're basically just these Reapers that are scattered throughout the map. And obviously, Reapers are going to be great on this map. And they're free, you know, soldiers to swell your ranks. So you want to find them.
Sir, scanners show a large biosignature close to your position. Brutalisk, I think. If you could kill it, that'd get our research off to a flying start.
Okay, and there's our second bonus objective, and that's how we get the research for this mission. It'll be more Zerg research, and it's, you know, a Brutalisk is a really tough Zerg enemy, so at this early stage in the game, taking one of them down is pretty
Mineral
tough.
field depleted.
This better be good. Outstanding.
Seismic activity is increasing. Caution is advised.
Bad news?
Alert. Lava surge imminent. Evacuate low ground immediately.
Just a reminder, sir. The more minerals we expend on forces, the longer it's gonna take to reach our goal. Try to be economical.
You want a piece of me, boy? Gotcha.
All clear. It is now safe to proceed with mining operations.
So yeah, in addition to having to keep track of every single unit, all your SCVs, etc., so that they don't
Additional
get
supply
killed by the
depots
lava,
required.
I'm on it.
as Matt Horner reminds us, you know, as we spin crystals, we're keeping ourselves from our 8,000 goals. So this is another map like the last one where
Not enough minerals.
if you were to watch a professional play it, they would be done much more quickly than I end up getting done. And I'm just, you know, I'm just not that good, so I'm sorry, but this is probably how, you know, you or I would just go about doing it if we were hanging out and playing games, so that's all we're doing here anyway. I will end up speeding up a lot of it toward the end, because I end up just wiping out all the Zerg on the map and then just mining the crystals from there.
Mineral field depleted.
Since you're doing right by me, I'll do right by you. Here's the coordinates of the nearest mineral nodes.
Coming through. This better be good.
And it would be too easy if you could just turtle up here and then mine crystals
Mineral
and
field
be done,
depleted.
right? Notice all my SCVs, upper left, they're all idle, right? All the crystals are gone, so
Upgrade.
the map and the mission forces you to branch out and mine other areas which are more vulnerable, and you know, you just can't get all cozy and you know, build up and complete the mission. It's gonna force you to, you know, expose yourself and do things on the move and on the run. Base-wise, I got Tech Lab on my barracks so I can make medics. I got Engineering Bay with the first upgrade researched. Got those 2 bunkers. I got 1 deployment of war pigs in one of those bunkers. So we're getting going here.
Huh? Who wants some?
Seismic activity is increasing. Caution is advised.
Oh yeah.
Alert. Lava surge imminent. Evacuate low ground immediately.
You gonna give me orders? Go, go, go! You want a piece of me, boy? Outstanding. I'm on
Okay,
it.
so that was some pretty risky timing, but I pulled it off.
Will do.
All clear. It is now safe to proceed with mining operations.
Tosh sent you to help? About time.
Let's finish up this contract and get the hell off this planet.
You're the boss. Been waiting on
So just before the lava rose up, I sent my Reapers with a couple medics over here, and got, you know, all my idle SCVs to high ground. And here we're given another command center, some more SCVs. We killed a few Zerg and rescued a few more of Tasha's men. And so that bolstered our ranks with more Reapers. And this is nice close access to these other minerals over here. And that one damn Zerg broke off to kill my SCVs. So he's dead. So this is good. It's good pace and good expansion, but it's very vulnerable. It's going to be hard to protect both of these bases. And I purposely put those bunkers there to block off. That's a wall. You can't pass through that opening without destroying those bunkers, which is good, but now that I have a base over there, it's kind of bad. You see what I mean? So, at any rate, here we go with a second, second barracks. And even though it's spending more, I need to build up this army because I'm not good enough to do this really fast, so I'm just going to need a big-ass army. And I'm going to wipe the Zerg off the face of the map.
Big job.
The doctor is in.
Gangway, coming through. Bad news?
The doctor is in.
Gotcha.
I scanned for mineral outcrops before we landed. Sending more data to you now.
The doctor is in.
Base is under attack. Seismic activity is increasing. Caution is advised. Is under attack.
Go, go, go!
Alert. Lava surge imminent. Evacuate low ground immediately.
So that was some real bad luck there. The Zerg came up just before the lava. Ended up losing 3 out of my 4 war pigs that I had just spent, 400 crystals on. Got one of them into the bunker over there.
All clear. It is now safe to proceed with mining operations.
And I believe I lost all my SCVs. There were only like 4 or 5 of them over here, but, still. So, that was just some rough timing. And that's what you have to deal with on this map. And, again, a better player would already be pressing out and wiping the Zerg. Like, here they are, right? And not being, so conservative and so slow. But again, I'm still just not a StarCraft on brutal, competent player at this point. Coming off of a run on hard, getting, better as I go, but still just not, not super snappy. So this is what we have to live with. But we're getting there. We're moving around, getting these other mineral outcroppings, slowly building our army, getting upgrades, rescuing Tasha's men, and yeah, here we go. We're going to do some offense, Dev.
By the numbers, boys. Armed and ready. On. You gonna give me orders? Outstanding. Why not?
Doing well there, Mr. Rayner. We got traces of more minerals over on the other side of the canyon.
Mineral field depleted.
Been waiting on you. Go, go, go! This better be good. Bad news?
Seismic activity is increasing. Caution is advised. Alert. Lava surge imminent. Evacuate low ground immediately.
Yeah, whatever. Yep.
By the numbers, boys.
Add-on complete.
Yes, sir.
All clear. It is now safe to proceed with mining operations.
Okay, so that was nice. That was definitely like, all right, I'm getting sick and tired of this. We're going to go on the offensive. And when you do that, and you cripple the enemy and start taking out their bases and kind of fucking with their resources, they don't attack you as much, you know what I mean? So it really is a map similar to the last one where you kind of need to be on offense and defense at the same time. And, you know, hope you get kind of lucky.
Keep your shirt on, Sparky. You gonna give me orders? 10-4.
Mineral field depleted. Base is under attack.
The doctor is in.
Who wants some?
Mineral field depleted.
You gonna give me orders? Why not?
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field.
Go, go, go! Orders received.
All right, nicely done. Killed the Brutalist, got the research. And speaking of getting lucky, the Zerg came, and they could have easily attacked that second base or killed my SCVs. Fortunately, they came straight after my, you know, my bunkers there, and just got, you know, wasted by my bunkers. So this is good.
This better be good. What's going on?
Very productive round there. We're going to go ahead and just abandon this base, lift the command center off, and move it around. Those minerals over there are done, and everybody's just hanging out and grouping up. Could probably spend a little time getting. There's still some crystals right on the front ridge, but we're gonna just hang out, I think, and wait for the next lava, and then press on from there.
Base is under attack.
Now notice here, we kind of abandoned that bunker, but a good player would immediately select the bunker and then hit the salvage button. You know, this is something that pros do. I see it in videos, and again, I'm not there yet at this point. So that's, you know, another 100 crystals I could have gotten back.
Seismic activity is increasing. Caution is advised.
That's a negatory. It's blocked.
Alert. Lava surge imminent. Evacuate low ground immediately.
We hear you. Ah! You scared me!
All clear. It is now safe to proceed with mining operations. Vespine geyser exhausted.
This better be good. Sure thing. 10-4. Booyah! Gangway, coming through. Orders received. We could use some water, some. This better be good.
Okay, so some bad luck there. Right when I was out doing well and kicking butt and finding more Reapers, got hit by the Zerg, pretty much defenseless. Took out one of my towers. So here I go again. Let's get some more more units. Let's, you know, keep spending. We're still at like 1,100 crystals here, minerals. So again, I apologize, but pretty soon here I'm gonna actually wipe all the Zerg out, and then I'll be able to just speed up the camera, and all we do is mine minerals.
This better be good. Oh yeah.
Base is under attack.
Who wants some? That's fine. Aye, aye, sir. Go, go, go! The life of the Reaper man is standing.
Seismic activity is increasing. Caution is advised.
This better be good.
Alert. Lava surge imminent. Evacuate low ground immediately.
Overtime.
All clear. It is now safe to proceed with mining operations.
By the numbers,
What's going on?
Oh my god, you think I would have learned by now. Right before the lava comes is when, you know, the Zerg attacks, so I nearly lost my first command center there. I lost all but one SCVs. Just more delays. I'm back below 1,000 minerals. So this is really frustrating, and it's a sign that I really don't know the map. And you know, maybe if I had waited and done this later on when I had more units, like some air units or something like this, later in the game. But whatever. I think at this point I go ahead and I'm able to clear out the Zerg, and then you know, finish it up from there.
we could use some help here.
SCV ready.
Gangway. You gonna give me orders? Roger that.
Base is under attack.
You gonna give me orders? That's fine. We could use some help here. Affirmative.
Seismic activity is increasing. Caution is advised.
You got it.
Alert. Lava surge imminent. Evacuate low ground immediately.
Go, go, go!
Base is under attack.
By the numbers, boys.
All clear. It is now safe to proceed with mining operations.
Affirmative. By the numbers, boys. You got it.
Better send some body bags.
Armed and ready. SCV ready. Why not? Got it. SCV ready. Looking forward to it. Yes, sir. Aye, aye, sir. SCV ready. 10-4. Can't wait. SCV ready. SCV ready. That's fine.
Your men work fast. We've already got half the minerals we need.
Sure. Game ready. Got it. Sure thing. Can't wait. Orders received. Oh yeah. I'm with you. Roger. I'm on it. We could use some help here.
Seismic activity is increasing. Caution is advised. Alert. Lava surge imminent. Evacuate low ground immediately.
Been waiting on you. That's fine. Why not? I'm on.
All clear. It is now safe to proceed with mining operations.
Will do.
Okay, so I'm going to speed it up. Only going to do a 2x, because if I go any faster, you don't get any sound. This will at least give you some background sound. And I have lowered the volume, obviously, so we can just sort of casually talk at a civilized level here. But anyway, again, so apologize for it being so long. I could have, tried it a few more times and tried to bend faster, maybe watch some videos and figured out tactics for doing it in less time. But, this is how a lot of people do this mission, if they're just not a professional RTS player. And no big deal. We wiped the Zerg. Now we're going to mine minerals, So we're going to maybe make another command center or, move around the map and mine as part of the game. At any rate, it'll also give us a little time to chat. Haven't had a lot of time the way I've been setting these episodes up to get any side commentary and edgewise. So let's talk about, the mission order. Again, because I played through this and, it's an old game and there are a lot of resources available online, I knew exactly which missions give which research and which units and how much, money they reward you with for purchasing armory upgrades, etc. So it was a little bit of a, a puzzle and a Blackburner master plan to come up with the best mission order in order to, you know, get this upgrade and have this unit available for this mission by the time we get to this next mission and stuff like that. So that was fun. But also, because you can take different missions at different points, you create these sort of branching narratives, you know, based on your choices. And like all games that, you know, kind of allow players to do that, sometimes the story and the narrative gets a little bit funky. So that was yet another sort of constraint that went into my choice of which missions are we going to do and in what order, because I was thinking about who has this commentary after this mission, you know, so we should have them, you know, on the ship with us. Like, for example, this guy, Gabriel Tosh, the kind of Jamaican Rasta Spectre dude. You know, so little things like that kind of added to it, and made it a fun kind of Blackburners puzzle. Another thing that went into my decision of which order to use is that there are groupings of missions in this game. This is the first of a group called Covert, where we help Gabriel Tosh. There are 3 where we help the Doctor and the colonists. We've done 2 of those already. There are 4 or 5 where we're dealing with that artifact that we've found one piece of, etc. So what I wanted to accomplish was to keep these groupings as coherent as possible. So do all the colony missions, or do all the covert missions, or do all the artifact missions, you know, all in a clump. And that way we can avoid those just annoying moments in video games where it's like, okay, Dev, we got, you know, this going on, and remember 3 episodes ago when we helped so-and-so, and now this is unlocked and we got to go finish help that, you know. So I wanted to avoid that as much as possible. Now there are more constraints, right? Like, why didn't we just go immediately to the 3rd colony mission, you ask, if you wanted to do them all in a row? Well, the reason is you can't do that 3rd colony mission until you've done a certain amount of missions total, right? There are prerequisites for certain missions. So we have had to jump around, like we did in Artifact, and we did 2, you know, colony missions. Now we're doing the first covert. We might do the 2nd covert, I think, next, and then we hop back and finish up the colony line. So I do it as best I can, but that was another thing that went in to the decision, was keeping those groupings as tight as possible so that we don't have too many storylines going at once. Okay, and with that discussion out of the way, we are coming up on 8,000 minerals, and this will be a wrap. So, again, apologize for it being longer than it could have been, but hope you enjoyed it, and hope you're enjoying StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty. We will see you in the next episode.
All right, boys, nice work. We got what we came for. Now let's get out of this hellhole.
Finished already? You really are as good as they say, Mr. Rayner. I'm thinking you and I got a lot more business we could be talking about.